shots, crossing the code. So come burn down my escape. I wanna feel it, come drag me into the void. Let my circuits decay. I'm sorry but it's too late.
Hello and welcome to the Racecourse International Stadium on what is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in the heart of Colombo for yet another day of action-packed football right here live and direct. We've got the first leg of the final of the League One tournament here in Sri Lanka. The weather warm 29.2 degrees with a high level of humidity that's going to really make the players feel the heat. But on the plus side, we've got some sun, which could make the conditions a bit more predictable. The fans are just gathering up into the stadium here as United SC in Mawanella and Great Star SC from Beruala are about to take each other on in the first leg of this League One grand finale. Of course, as you may know, the League One tournament is the newly rebranded second division tournament organized by the Football Federation of Sri Lanka and the Federation's efforts to kickstart football progress and football development here in the country. We've already seen a large number of fans come in support of the two teams, with many still making their way into the stadium. Of course, the tournament this year featured 16 teams split into 4 regional groups, with each team playing 6 group stage matches on a round-robin basis, that's home and away. The top 2 teams from each group proceeding to the Super 8 stage, playing another round of home and away fixtures, where the semi-finals and the finals were both held and will be held as two-legged affairs. We're just waiting for the teams to walk out onto the pitch. In what is promising to be an extremely exciting encounter. Both teams have shown that their place in these finals are warranted. They've shown decisive performances, particularly in the semi-finals, for that all-coveted championship title that is on the line. And while we wait for the players, let's just remind you about how the teams got here. Great Star SC defeating the old Mazanodians in the semi-finals, defeating them 5-1 in the first leg, really wrapping that game up early doors, following by a 3-2 win in the second leg. Aziz leading the charge as he has done all season in that particular game as well. While for United SC from Mawanella, they took on the boys from Gelioya at the Maliga Pitya grounds and booked their berth in this final. And the referee is just walking up behind the flag bearers as well, as the potpourri music slowly setting the atmosphere here. And the teams walking out here as they line up for the formalities prior to kickoff. Great Star Sports Club lining up in the white strip for this game, while Mawanella Lads United Sports Club from Mawanella lining up in the blue strip. Of course, this championship powered by Nexus Sports that has been at the forefront of supporting Sri Lankan football. And here's your team cards for the final first leg for Mawanella SC. It's Mohammad Rifaiz in goal, Neville Joseph, Mohammad Rifnaz, Mohammad Shakil and Dilan Udayanga making the back four. They're playing a 4-3-3 with Kazakopan, Badruddin Taslim and Mohammad Shifan in the midfield. Agbeti Olumide, Joseph Toa and Rasik Rishad also making up the front. Rose Abna, Anthony Kumara, Aziz Muragnikanji, Anil Shanta, Mohammad Sajan, Mohammad Afraz, Mohammad Fazan, Mohammad Yusuf, Lakshan Dhananjay, Mohammad Nuski and Anthony Kumara making up their starting 11, of course, coached by the very able Aruna Sampath, who himself is a veteran in his own right with years of experience backing him. And we're finally all set to kick off this final game, the first leg of the final rather. As you see the coaching stand, the support staff from Great Star, they are ready to go. Great Star already lined up in their formation. And their goalkeeper, Mohammad Fayaz, Mohammad Afzal making his way towards the goal as well. Rasik Rishad between the sticks on the other side for the United SC boys from Mawanella. He himself has been in Sri Lanka's club scene from the time he was a teenager, so he's got years of experience behind his relatively young age. My apologies, that's Anthony Kumara in goal for Great Star as we kick things off here. United SC from Mawanella. Looking early doors for that Hoik pass, but well defended. Both teams immediately showing great intensity. But Mawanella United, seeing their man Agbeti Olumide Francis just caught on the heels there as that ball was returned by Great Star. A little bit of talk with the referee, nothing doing as Great Star take advantage and manage to try and run a semblance of a control. I don't really know what Mohamed Nuski was doing there. Ran the ball out basically, but now United SC Mawanella with the opportunity to do something with it. And once again turn off possession, but nothing doing. Referee brings it back as United SC Mawanella have a man on the ground, I think caught on the follow through. A very apologetic Lakshan Dhananjaya there. Yep, Lakshan Dhananjaya just catching him on the follow through. And some of those can be very nasty when it catches you the wrong way. And we've got the physios out as well. And Badruddin Taslim now with the opportunity to hoik the ball in from distance. He manages to get it towards the goal. Still United SC now. And here's an opportunity early doors. But Agbeti Olumide Francis. How close was that? Was supposed to be rather straightforward for Anthony Kumara, but he makes an absolute mess of it, doesn't he? And a bit of nerve showing early doors for Great Star United. Referee just holding play. And flashes a yellow card. Joseph Toa acting sarcastically, the referee taking none of that. And there goes that. Oh no, the referee does want the corner to be taken again. Great Star had already committed their men forward. But the referee has brought play back. And despite that yellow card, as Mohamed Shakil now with the opportunity to swing this cross in. Shakil goes for the far post. Here's an opportunity. And the second phase, very nearly, but Great Star get the ball away through Mohamed Nuski. Mohamed Nuski loses it, and that shot coming in the next phase of play, not really going anywhere. Dilan Udayanga tried to make something happen, and here's Joseph Toa again trying to understand why he got the yellow card. And the referee now with a smile on his face, trying to explain to him that there was a bit of elbows involved. Great Star booting the ball far upfield. United SC managing to hold it off. The game still has not settled despite the first 4 minutes already been concluded. And here we go. Here's an opportunity now. A good cross. Dilan Udayanga manages to get it away. But now Great Star yet again with an opportunity. Puts the ball in. Fasan rather. twisting and turning. And once again, United SC Mawanella, Mohammad Shakil does well. And good pressure as well there by Mohammad Afraz, as Mawanella United definitely seem like the team that has a bit more control in the early part of the game, despite the game being a little all over the place. As Joseph Toa in that midfield manages to find a pass. Mawanella United very nearly there. Good effort from Mohammad Shifan, but cleared immediately. Ball once again heading to the blue side of the pitch. Well done there by Great Star, the Berula lads. Mohammad Afraz hoiking the ball, and it's now going all the way to the front of the pitch for Mohammad Shihab. I beg your pardon. Going to Ademola, but Ademola couldn't hold on to it. Once again, Great Star with a second wave of attack now. Turn of possession yet again, but that looked like a clean tackle, and that's what the referee says as well. Badruddin Taslim with a fantastic tackle there. The FFSL president, Jasper Rumer, also in attendance. His brainchild has led to the rebranding of this tournament, as Great Star with the long throw. And here's an opportunity. United SC Mawanella getting in the way, and here's the break. What can they do with this one? Early pass coming through. And here's an opportunity now for the number 9. But he has been taken out legally, although, as Mohammad Shifan there found himself outnumbered. And Great Star now have yet another man hitting the deck on this occasion. A beautiful break down the middle of the park. Shifan manages to hold his man off, cutting in very nicely. And a good piece of defensive work by the man in the number 14 shirt for Great Star. Lakshan Dhananjay wasn't even in the frame when that attack happened, but tracked back very well. And Anthony Kumar was on the far side of your screens just a moment ago, asking his defense to calm things down and get things under control. Red Star choosing to play out the back, immediately turning over possession, but here is an opportunity. Well done there by Olumide Francis. Despite the pressure from Ademola, and once again Francis. Francis now with the opportunity, and he does beautifully find Toa. The pass coming through, Shifan nearly found with it, but well done again by the defense. Shifan proving a handful these early doors. And what a pass there, and an easy yellow card defense from the United SC Mawanella man. Absolutely catching the attacker, Mohammad Fasan. Fasan on the turn with all that pace and taken out. The referee seeing the lighter side of things, but Here's that tackle again. Fasan manages to get a touch on the ball just before Dilano De Younger gets there, and that tackle looked a lot worse for wear as a result. And that's on your screen, Dilano De Younger's yellow card once again. Just being confirmed by the authorities that be. A cross whipped in from the far side. Here's an opportunity now, Mawanella United able to get it under control. Kajakopan manages to help his teammate work it out, and here we are once again, very nearly finding another blue shirt on that counter on the far side, turning defense into attack. Dilano De Younger, who's now on a yellow card himself as well, looking for a cross here, and the keeper coming and collecting it. Shifan, the intended target, just couldn't get there on time as the header finds Dilano De Younger again. He doesn't do very well. He got lazy on the ball there. He's clutching his ankle following that challenge, but he put himself in that situation. He put himself in as a little bit of trouble by playing a bit lazily on that, in that particular move, and the referee rather seeing the funny side of it. De Younger with the throw in. And here we go. Joseph Toa trying to use a bit of fancy footwork to get away from his marker, but again outnumbered. Dilano De Younger taking the throw in. Ball finds him yet again. And once again working itself all the way back. Badruddin Taslim going across the pitch. Dianesan finding the man in the middle, who finds De Younger on the left side of the pitch yet again. And Great Star got a number of men coming across to Mark Mohammed Shakil as they managed to turn over possession here. And well done on that occasion by the number 24 Badruddin Taslim, who manages to keep the ball away from Mohammed Fazan. Those are just your referees once again, G and Robesh, Palita Hematunga and Buddhika Dias, blowing the whistle for today's game and performing linesman's duties. A long throw coming in by the looks of it, and yes, it is Lipton Fernando with the opportunity to put a long throw. And the ball makes its way out for a corner kick. Mohammad Askar taking this corner kick for Great Star. About to whip it in with his left foot, and he doesn't get past the first man. Second phase, United SC managed to get it away. Great Star managed to win it back again. And there's an opportunity to test the keeper. Nothing doing, Rasik Rishad. Probably the first time he had to get involved in the game so far today in the 14th minute. Taslim finding his centre-back partner, who's Now looking down the right flag, Toa with some space, and he's happy to run with it. He's happy to take his time. Dilanu Deanga now coming forward on the left side. His ball not very good, but Great Star giving it away yet again concerningly. And the shot from distance by the man in the number 20 suit, Olumide Francis, trying his luck from distance, but just couldn't keep the ball down on that occasion. He did most things right there, but keeping the ball down from that distance is never easy. Rasik Rishad finds Taslim. Dilano Deanga not making Taslim's life any easier, just standing down that byline. Needs to get more involved. Mohamed Sifan dropping back from his attacking position to the midfield to rush his defender. And here's an opportunity now. The ball comes in. Here's an opportunity for Great Star. Great Star very nearly opening the door. Ademola not getting the shot away quickly enough. And what an opportunity that was. Anil Shanta working that midfield line beautifully, but just not able to get a shot away there, Ademola. Immediately rushed by a number of defenders as we got another yellow card now. Here's that look, Ademola just getting rushed out by a number of defenders. Joseph Toa and the handball by Mohamed Nuski to get in the way of that counter-attack. Professional foul to stop a counter-attack and protect his team's back line, given how many people they had committed to attack. And here's an opportunity again. Shifan managing to get his head on that one, but not really able to control it. Ademola here does beautifully to work his way down that line and very nearly. And Joseph Toa O'Connor has been everywhere today. And the referee seeing nothing wrong with that foul on Olumide Francis initially. Here's your confirmation of that yellow card for Mohamed Nuski for that handball. Here's Francis. Udeanga again caught in a difficult position, manages to win the foul over. Mohan Afraz just apologizing for catching him, and here's an opportunity against Toa. Loses the ball, referee says nothing doing, and here's an opportunity now for Great Star. Great Star trying to find Ademola. Rasik Rishad comes out, does beautifully with his feet. But here's another opportunity now for a counter-attack for United AC. Mawanella, Shifan trying to work his way out. Francis gets caught. Anil Shanta, they are catching Francis. Francis tries to shimmy his way away from the midfielder. And here's yet another opportunity now for the boys from Mawanella in blue. Mohammad Shakil does beautifully. Here's an opportunity now. Sifan trying to get there. He couldn't. Great start now with the opportunity for the counter attack. Couldn't quite get the ball away there. But here we go on yet another phase of attack now with some space to run into. Mohammad Askar trying his best to keep the ball in play, but not keeping possession in the process, as United SC Mawanella once again trying to find Sifan. Sifan overlapping his defender and very nearly getting on the ball. Asking for a foul there for the use of the arms there, Lipton Fernando, but the referee says nothing doing. The throw in given to United SC Mawanella. And Toa again, here's an opportunity to make his mark on the game. He's been all over the place. He does well to get away from his marker. Here's a shot! Anthony Kumar. Catching practice for him, coming straight down his throat, but Toa again showing how dangerous he can be. Rasik Rashad working it down the middle, and United SC Mawanella, who have shown a bit more control over the game since the very first minute, continuing to hold possession and dictate the way the game works. And once again, a good turn in midfield. Here's an option now. Sifan looking for options, and Sifan very nearly taken out by the defender. Referee says play on. And here's an opportunity yet again. Francis trying to work his way past the man on the far side. Losing possession, and great start now. The Beruala lads had arguably the best chance to try and score, although a shot never materialized. Adamola there for support, and the ball comes in. Well defended by the boys in blue. And that centre-back pairing has been rather solid since the very first minute. Great start at 4 men. And the shot coming in from distance. A rather speculative shot there from Mohammad Shakil, but Anthony Kumar taking no chances. And once again, another wave of blue attack. Mohammad Sifan trying to make something out of it. He manages to squeeze the ball away and taken out there. The man in the number 16 shirt for United SC Mawanella. Mohammad Rifnaz taken out from behind by Lipton Fernando by the looks of it. No, it wasn't. It was Mohammad Sajan who caught the oncoming attacker, conceding a free kick in what is a very, very dangerous area just outside the box, closer to the centre. The coach Sampath for great star. A bit of concern on his face, and fair enough. It's a dangerous area, this. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Francis? Is it going to be Kajakopan? It's one of those places around the box that you can't really judge where the ball's going to fly. And here the shot comes in straight into the wall by Dylan Udeanga. An absolute waste of an opportunity as they try to convert this into something. And Anthony Kumar making no mistake and taking no chances and taking his time now with the ball. Great start trying to create something now. And a beautiful pass to Adamola, just a little too much on it. Rasik Rishad, who hasn't been tested too much in this game, has shown when needed that he is up to the mark. Well done there, Shifan. Shifan holding it off for Toa. Toa now. A beautiful ball for Shakil, but taking no chances yet again in defense. Shakil has been a live wire down that left flank. And here is an opportunity now for the shot, but absolutely skies it. Never really got a hold of that one, Dilanu the younger. So far, by the looks of it, he's left his shooting boots at home. He's been composed and doing a solid job at left back, but hasn't really been able to get his shots on target so far. Great side again, and Shifan proving to be a real pain to those defenders with this constant pressing. And here is an opportunity now. Once again for Great Star, got some numbers and outnumbered. Here's an opportunity for Adamola, but Rasik Rishad once again coming out and picking up with no issues, laying the ball off to Francis. Francis now using his body to try and turn, and Mohammad Afraz just grabbing him a little bit, and the referee seeing that as an infringement. And once again, here's an opportunity now. Nice little pullback, and the ball comes in. Not quite sure whether that was a shot or a cross there from the far side. But regardless, once again, nice little move there. And a beautiful little rollback by Rifnaz, who knew he was running out of space and seeing the touchline. And once again, here we have Francis. Dilanu Deanga now on your screens, but with Nathan, yet another speculative effort. United SC Mawanella are knocking on the door, and they have been for some time. Unfortunately for them, nothing conclusive so far in terms of shots on target, but it seems like as they enjoy the lion's share of possession and the lion's share of the chances, they are more likely to break the deadlock as Anthony Kumara clears. A little bit of midfield argy-bargy here, but the referee seeing that as a foul. Francis trying to be a little smart there, but Mohammad Fasan saying nothing doing, give me the ball. Captain Anil Shanta not very pleased at the moment. The man in the number 13 shirt. And yet another wasteful pass there by the Great Star side, putting pressure on themselves. And like I said, the man in the number 13 shirt, Mohammad Afraz, not really able to do his thing very much over the course of this game so far. He's usually a liver of a winger, loves to see the ball and has a great dribble on him, but Dilan Nudyanga has been fantastic in holding him off. And here is an opportunity now as Mohammad Fasan gets past his man, Fasan gets past Taslim, now tries to look for Ademola, but not taking any chances there, Muhammadu Rifaiz. And yet another corner now for Great Star SC. And whipping the cross in. And here we go, Ademola with the opportunity. What a beautiful cross there by Laksan Dhananjay. Cross swinging away from the 6-yard box. Ademola takes it down very nicely, but unable to really direct that shot. He has proven to be the talisman of that attack and really standing at the tip of attack and holding off defenders very well. And his striking is also fantastic. He's just not had the opportunity so far today, despite a goal-heavy semi-final. And here we have an opportunity for a cross. United AC with the opportunity and very nearly turning into a shot that the goalkeeper, Anthony Kumara, couldn't keep out. Anthony Kumara taking no chances, and rightfully so, as Shakil, who has been fantastic down this left flank, takes a short one. Shakil finds Shifan swings it in. Great Star with a clearance. Dilan Nudyanga now tries to find someone in the middle of the park. He finds Francis. Francis turns and Francis lifts the ball back up. Ademola realizing he has an opportunity to break here. Looking for some support, Ademola, and he lifts the ball to the middle of the park. And a bit of confusion there by the looks of it. Dilan Nudyanga leaving it for his teammate Taslim. Taslim a bit composed handling it, but now the ball is with Great Star. Great Star here with an opportunity to swing the ball in. And the cross finding its way to the far side. And once again, losing the ball there, Mohammad Afraz. He's had a bit of an off-color evening. Francis pushing. Bit of a foot race there on the far side. The ball once again going to United SC Mawanella. Elevated throw coming in, and Francis once again with the ball. Francis looking to thread the needle there. Ademola manages to get away from him and very, very nearly finds a beautiful pass, but beautifully done there by Taslim. Taslim just chipping the ball over the onrushing man. Shifan tries to do something similar, couldn't. And once again, United SC Mawanella following a quick turn of possession, winning the ball. And this is what they need to control. And the shot here, opportunity for a shot rather. Toa with the opportunity, and he very nearly just losing the ball, but a corner on the cards, and Anthony Kumara clutching his knee. I don't see much going into that one. But since it is an injury to a goalkeeper, we'll probably see the referee hall play and call in a member of the medical staff. And the Great Star medical staff just having a look at their goalkeeper. We're just going to have another look, if we may. And Toa trying to turn but losing the ball. Shifan chasing that one. And he clutches his knee. Not much in it, to be absolutely honest. But he seems to be okay now. As Coach Sampath not very pleased with some of the goings on the pitch. He likes to play attacking, possession-based football where people move around and the corner comes in. And here's an opportunity now once again. Cross coming in is a beautiful cross. Finds another United SC Mawanella player on the far side, and the shot very nearly sneaks in. And here's an opportunity. And Shifan's goal, despite finding the back of the net, has been ruled out. We'll have to get a replay to kind of understand what really happened there, but Shifan not very happy, of course. But as I was saying, Coach Arna Sampath loves to play a system where all players contribute, they move into and fill in the spaces, a rather dynamic system at that. And you're just not seeing that from his charges today, Great Star, who've not seen as much of the ball for as long as they'd want over the course of this game. Yet another corner now for Great Star SC, taken by their skipper Anil Shant. Anil Shanta swings this one. It's a beautiful cross, but nothing doing. With United SC lads, Anil Shanta trying to feed in the second phase. Yet again, losing possession. But here's an opportunity once again. Great Star recycling possession. Francis complaining about the tug on the shirt. Referee says play on. A hopeful cross, still finds a Great Star player on this occasion, but taking no chances once again. The Mawanella lads. Dianesan has been good down that right hand side. And once again, a Great Star attack coming to nothing. Rasid Rishad takes a bit of a slip as he clears that one. And not a very confident header in that clearance by Muhammad. Francis finds Dianesan on the far side, and here's an opportunity yet again. Ball falls once again to Toa. Toa tries to take a shot from distance. Is it? No, I beg your pardon, that wasn't Toa. That was Kajakopan from distance rather. And once again, ball falling into that little midfield pocket. Francis, who has been very good there, to a little bit further up. And Francis a little bit lazy and losing the ball to the Great Star midfield. And Ademola now has space to run into. Here Nason finding his way back, and once again outnumbered in a sea of blue shirts, which has been the theme of the story for the day. As Shifan now, he himself outnumbered with a beautiful turn. Shifani with an opportunity to strike. Shifan! What a beautiful goal! The odds looked stacked against him. He was outnumbered, but a beautiful turn, composure, and a shot to boot. Shifan putting Mawanella ahead, and rightfully so. He's been a live wire all evening, and he's been a pain to that defense. And he's showing that consistency and that effort will pay off if you just keep going, and finally manages to get a goal for himself. An absolute beauty. Here's another look at that one. Speculative ball coming in. Shifan 3 versus 1. Touch, one more for comfort, and then Anthony Kumara not even trying. And once again, United SC Mawanella showing what they've shown all tournament, which is that regardless of the opposition, they can play their game and they can dominate matches, and so far they've managed to do just that. And very nearly, goalkeeper Rasik Rishad caught off guard. He's taken a bit of a hit as well. Seems to be okay. He's a no-nonsense customer usually, Rasik Rishad. And here's yet another look at that Shifan goal. Touch, one more just for comfort, and then a beautiful shot. Rooting the goalkeeper on the spot as well. Great Star now with a mountain to climb as we close in on the end of this first half, and once again the door being shut on the face of the Great Star attackers by Mohammad Shakil doing his defensive duties. He's been a top attacker this whole game, running those channels and really putting the opposition under pressure. And Francis now trying to make it 2 before the half. And here's an opportunity for United SC Mawanella. Francis gets the ball back to her. Once again, Francis being found. And here's an opportunity now. And here's the opportunity for a shot. But nothing doing. Kajakopan losing the ball as Ademola now has an opportunity to run into space as 1 minute of added time has been announced. Here we go, Ademola finding space. He's looking for an opportunity. Step over and here's the shot, Ademola. Couldn't keep the ball down and on target. Not very pleased there, Mohammad Fazan, that he didn't square the ball for him. Fazan was down the middle, but Ademola with a real chance there. Probably the last clear-cut chance of the half, and yes, that is the case as the referee blows the whistle. It's more or less been all United Sports Club Mawanella this first half. Great Star have had their moments, but it's just not been good enough from them as the boys in blue go into the halftime interval, courtesy a goal from that man in the number 9 shirt, Shifan, who took his chance with a plumb. Here at the Racecourse Stadium, it's 1-0 to Mawanella United. We're just going to have a quick look at the highlights from the first half as well. Started off in sunny conditions here at the Racecourse International Stadium. And both teams, it's an early chance there, courtesy an Anthony Kumara error. Great Star had their moments, but couldn't really convert it into anything meaningful. And another silly yellow card there for the Great Star man who poked his hand out to stop a counter attack. Rasik Rishad, the keeper, has been fantastic over the course of the game, not put a foot wrong, and has been largely untroubled. But here's one of those Great Star opportunities where Ademola took it down beautifully, just couldn't keep the shot down. And this is the moment. Shifan with a beautiful take, 1, 2, 3 touches and a shot, and finds the bottom of the net. rooting the keeper to the spot. And a little Diogo Jota tribute celebration as well. Ademola nearly leveled it, but that's it for the first half as the teams take a breather and have a well-deserved break here at the Racecourse Stadium. Hello and welcome back to the Racecourse International Football Stadium for this, the first leg of the grand finale of the League One tournament here in Sri Lanka. League One, the newly rebranded second-tier football competition in Sri Lanka, relaunched earlier this year, acting as the backbone of the game in Sri Lanka. 16 teams split into 4 regional groups, each team playing 6 group stage matches home and away, and the top 2 from each group proceeding to a Super 8 stage. Semi-finals, finals, both knockout home and away, finally resulting in Great Star Sports Club from Beruala and the United Sports Club from Mawanella facing each other today. Following what was an up and down first half, deservedly, United Sports Club Mawanella managed to take the lead towards the latter stages as we kick off in this second half, with Great Star showing a little bit of intensity that some could say was lacking in the first half. And we'll see how this story unfolds. And here's an opportunity, Great Star. Very early, trying to put the ball into the box, but well defended again. Mohammad Avraz taking a hit while making his way past the left back. The referee calling for some medical assistance, and that's exactly what he's going to get. And on your screens right now, the goal scorer, the man in the number 9 shirt, Mohammed Shifan, who scored a beauty earlier today. He seems to be okay on that side, Afraz, as the skipper manages to rip this one in. Here's an opportunity, well taken but well defended as well. And once again, United SC Mawanella through Thayanason, watching that ball work its way outside for the throw-in. And a substitution taking place. Lakshan Munasinghe going to come in place of the injured player. Very early finish to his second half. And here's a hoik once again, and well taken with Toa. Toa tries to find Shifan yet again. Outnumbered there, Shifan. Two players going up there for the same ball. Both Thayanason. And taking a hit, it's never pleasant when you go up for a high ball like that. I think Thayanason came off a little bit worse for wear, but that hit nevertheless taking both players. And just as we started the first half with a little bit of sun, we're slowly seeing the clouds set in and the lights turned on here at the Racecourse International Stadium. Thayanason there, he's been solid in his position so far today, and he's been very effective as Ademola just trying to make a case to the referee. As Great Star now running in the wrong direction there, looking for support, but nothing doing. He's managed to win the free kick as Ashkar makes his way back onto the pitch as well. So we're back to 11 v 11 after that little injury break. And ball once again going out for a goal kick. Rasik Rashad not having much to do over the course of this game, and he's had a relatively comfortable evening so far. As United SC Mawanella have shown that they are the better team. And here is a beautiful ball. He decides to go onto the inside, falls into place. Shakil. Beautiful done yet again. Here comes the shot. But just not enough direction on it. To turn defense into attack in a very short space of time. But no chance has been taken by the boys in blue. Rasik Rashad on your screen, and now very well, particularly given the dynamics and the scoreline at the moment. You're going to see Great Star putting a bit more of an onus on attack, and United SC Mawanella have shown ability in taking advantage of the counter, and beautifully worked little movement there to get the ball out from the back as Toa tries an outside the foot pass. Here's a real meal of that one. And here's an opportunity once again, but United SC outnumbering their opposition. Ademola taken for a runaround and beautifully worked yet again batted. Francis. And speculative effort, but a waste of possession. And once again here, taking no chances there. Mohammad Rifaiz, who has been an effective centre-back option for the game. And Dinuka Mendes. About to come on. Coming off. So apologize for that little technical error, but it's Mohammad Ashkar coming off for the Dinuka Mendes as this throw-in comes in. With arguably one of their best chances of the game, but Mohammad Fasan not really judging the movement of the ball and almost hitting the ball away from the goal. That's a beautiful cross there from Mohammad Sajan and away. And now Shifan with the opportunity to make something of this. Toa getting outnumbered but managing to hold on to the ball. Francis works it out wide. And now Dilanu Deanga has some space. Dilanu Deanga has some time. Shakil. Francis once again with a little hoik pass. Taking no chances. Shifan seems to have run his race. He's feeling his legs a little bit. And losing possession in a dangerous area here. Great start. Very nearly. Very lucky the men in blue. What an opportunity that was for Mohammad Fasan. He got it on target as well. Rasik Rishad counting his lucky stars. As Mohammad Sifan now on the other end attacking. He's going to take on all the men and going to make a shot. Here's an opportunity for Sifan on the far side. And back to back we've had two very clear-cut goal-scoring chances. And somehow Mawanella still holding on to that one-goal lead. Ademola now with the opportunity to put a cross in, and he manages to win a corner. But no, it's been awarded as a goal kick, which Mawanella has now taken quickly. In Mawanella United now trying to recover from that little glitch in their defense. He couldn't take it down as well as he'd like, and here is another little 1-2 there. Mohammad Fasan and Ademola, but the ball lost. Well done there by Toa to find Francis, and he's found space yet again. He has a man on the far side. He's also got Sifan. Sifan now with an opportunity. Beautiful tackle. Beautiful tackle there by Lipton Fernando, goal saving. And once again Ademola very nearly got ahead of him and giving the ball away. Not the best place to give the ball away there. Cards are open, but they've got away with that one yet again as Shakil. Francis tries to find Shakil. He's not looking towards the ball and loses possession. Francis. Ademola. Here's an opportunity. And the tackle comes in. We're just going to have a look at. It looked like it was a good tackle. But we're just going to have a look. To see if the referee has changed his mind. But what an opportunity there for Ademola to try and turn this one around. But just had that opportunity. Adamola stranded and left by himself, but he does absolutely brilliantly to break through that defense. Taslim with the challenge. There does seem to be a little something in that. Did he get the ball? Did he get the ball cleanly on that occasion? And just we're going to have a look at this one again. Fasan offside, so Adamola has to go on that run by himself. And just as he's by Taslim, but the referee has rightfully decided there's not enough in that one. And just a very speculative effort by Great Star. They need to look very nearly beaten on that occasion. And once again, Mohammad Fazan he's had one or two opportunities, Mohammad Fazan, with his head, and he's just not been able to get the ball on target. And this one, 2-3 yards out, he should be hitting the target. And Rasik Rishad, as a result, taking a bit of a hit for his troubles as well. Just rumors, the president of the federation also looking on. Coach Sampath, what has he got up his sleeve to change this? Taking these opportunities to bark out some orders as well, to reorganize. A few chances being conceded in the last few minutes, which is a little concerning for the lads from Mawanella. Well done there by the Great Star skipper to hold on to possession, Anil Shanta, and now here's yet another opportunity to find some support. Adamola outnumbered on the far side. His shot not really finding a way through the defense as Dinuka Mendis gets involved in the attack following his substitution. Fazan, who has had a few chances today, despite not converting them, he has been effective and he has been knocking on the door. Losing the ball yet again, the men in blue, and now Great Star with yet another wave of attack, and this is what we saw. Hits the referee. But this is what we saw earlier in the game from the boys from Mawanella, and now we're seeing the tides change a little bit. Here comes the ball. Great opportunity for Great Star. He tries to go for the theatrics and the big one, but nothing doing. And beautiful run here by Toa on that far side for some support. He's hit the deck, but he's still done well as United SC taking their time and trying to find the right gaps, not in a rush at all. And Toa. And beautifully done there by Francis, to create space. Francis with a beautiful pass. Here is an opportunity now, and the ball comes in, and Shifan not able to get on the end of that one, but it was a well-worked opportunity there. And once again, Shifan now with an opportunity. Shifan working his way to shooting position. Shifan! Nobody in support, unfortunately. And now Great Star with yet another wave of attack. Losing the ball there, Francis, not good enough. Giving Great Star an opportunity. Here is yet another wave of attack and an opportunity to shoot. The ball comes in. Is there a rebound? No, nothing doing. Just the 3-man attack. Outnumbered there, the number 19, Lipton Fernando. The inclusion of Dinuka Mendes in particular has brought a new lease of life into this attack for Great Star SC. But they've still not been able to carve out that one clear-cut chance that they need to really take this game on. And once again an opportunity for Toa now to look for pass. Toa, he looks up and he finds some space. Is that going to go out for a corner? No, it's not. It's going to go out for a throw-in right by the corner flag. Mohamed Sajan with a last-ditch effort almost to clear the ball. And speculative effort comes in for distance, going straight out for a goal kick. And Anthony Kumara takes it short. Great Star need to up the ante, get the intensity going and really look at creating a few chances. Move the ball up the pitch a little bit faster. Near the ball comes into Rasik Rishad. Rasik Rishad not making any errors there. And Coach Sampath looking on as his Chargers continue to try to knock on the door. I'm sure there's a few things that he would like them to do a little bit differently to what they are doing now. And what a pass, and Shifan just lacking that yard of pace to get on to the end of that one. Once again, Great Star now coming on the break. Here's an opportunity. Rasik Rishad making no errors. This game really slowing down a little bit, apart from the action that you do see by the goal as the referee wants these players to try and get on with the game so that he can continue the play without disrupting it. The Anesan takes a bit of a hit, says he's okay and that he can continue, but as I said, as the humidity factor has set in, the legs are showing a bit more tiredness in both teams, which does provide an interesting opportunity for the coaches to make some substitutions, really freshen things up. Great star Belur rather looking for an opportunity. Just one clear-cut chance that will put them on level pegging. So far, they found absolutely no joy in breaking through that back line. To his shin, and it's an interesting spot there and a beautiful pass as well. But again well defended, and the story of the evening has been that the Mawanella lads have been very effective in closing down these spaces in the final third, especially when it comes to the centre backs. Of course, had their chances, but more or less, the centre backs have been very solid, and that combination has really proven to work very well. As Ademola gets the ball, but the referee calls for a handball. But like I was saying, that centre-back pairing has managed to frustrate more or less the entire defence, entire attack rather, and it is showing on the faces of the Great Star defence. Entire attack rather, and it is showing on the faces of the Great Star attackers as well, and that foundation has allowed Mawanella's attack to be more expressive. As the shot comes in here, Anthony Kumara has spilled a few but holds on to that one. But as I was saying, they need to find a way around that centre-back pairing, and the fans not very pleased that Great Star haven't taken a stoppage in light of an injury, and they have now. Francis back on his feet. Taking his time, Francis trying to thread the needle yet again, but losing the ball, and these are the kind of careless mistakes that allow the likes of Fazan to get on the ball and really go at the defense. Good leave by Fazan there, but Ademola managing to get a hold of it. Ademola managed to wiggle his way past it, but once again running into a sea of defenders. And here's yet another opportunity. They managed to get in the way once again. The Mawanella defensive line. The man who has penetrated that line the most times today, Mohamed Fazan, will be frustrated with himself that on both occasions he was unable to even test the goalkeeper well enough. or at least get a shot on target. Just 10 minutes to go as we hit the 80-minute mark in the first leg of this grand finale. Shifan continues to be a threat despite his tired legs. Here's the opportunity. The shot skied that one. But somehow, Mawanella managed to hold on to possession. Shakil does very well to find his teammate, Dianeson, with the cross. The ball makes its way back all the way to the defense of the Mawanella lads as Fazan tries to make something happen, tries to find some space, and he's looked for an overlapping ball, and he has done well. He's found his teammate Nuski being effective as Anil Shanta, and the shot comes in from distance but not really going to make much of it. It looked rather speculative once again, but comes off a Mawanella defender and goes for a corner kick. And here's an opportunity now for Anil Shanta to whip in a cross. He does. It gets a good ball in, but again, not getting past the first line of blue. Cross comes in once again. Here's an opportunity for a header. Again, header cleared effectively. And once again, Shifan showing all that experience and using his body to get in the way, as is Toa. Manages to win the foul, and Mawanella immediately break down that attack and really take the wind out of the sails of that attack as well. Just one goal in this game, and one goal for either team really changes the narrative going into that second leg. And Mawanella once again trying the keep. Anthony Kumara spills it. He hasn't been the most confident pair of gloves over the course of this evening. As an opportunity for Adamola, but that ball that came in from Dinuka Mendis, just a little bit on it, and Rasik Rashad really showing all that experience. He's played for the country across all the age groups, coming from the junior team. Has been unable to break into that national team due to the presence of one Sujan Pereira, who has been a stalwart for over a decade. But as I was saying, one goal really changes the narrative for either team. One goal for Mawanella, and it is a lot more of a comfortable entry into that second leg, where they do have a 2-goal cushion, and one would assume 1 or 2 more goals would be able to kill off the tie. Whereas a goal for Great Star, the Bayrola lads, puts them on an equal footing coming into the game and puts them in a position where they are and will be able to stick to their game plan to a great degree and play their football. What tends to happen is when you are behind on aggregate and you need that extra goal, you do tend to keep yourself a little bit more bare at the back. And once again, here we go. Great Star with the opportunity. Dinuka Mendes. Dinuka Mendes has been a live wire, but once again, that ball is not getting beyond those centre backs. Rasik Rishad and Adamola competing together, but Rasik Rishad's final touch giving a corner to Great Star in this 87th minute. The skipper once again taking charge of this corner, Anil Shantha. Has the opportunity to whip this cross in, and he does. Anil Shantha, not a very good ball from the skipper. Need to do better than that if you want to try and turn this game. But Adamola now on the edge of the ball. Adamola with the shot! Once again, going for yet another corner. But something from nothing on that occasion, as Taslim has hit the ground, hit the deck. The cross coming in, here we go, what an opportunity. As Toa and Adamola going at it. Toa dragged down. Francis playing on. No turnover in possession. Here's an opportunity now for Fazan. Fazan with the opportunity. Rasik Rishad with what a save that was. Fazan will be kicking himself. Hopeful clearance, but Fazan was onside. He had the time, he had the space, he took the touch and shoots it straight at the keeper. Rasik Rishad furious at his defenders, and rightfully so. Acres of space in the most compromising place in the pitch. And now the skipper giving away corner duties. Ball coming in, and once again cleared as Mohammad Nuski unable to get past the first defender. And just a minute more of regulation time in this first leg of the grand finale. And Shifan taking his time. It hasn't been quite the walk in the park for the lads from Mawanella in this first leg, as they've conceded a number of silly opportunities, really. once again here, 4 minutes of added time announced. That's 4 more minutes of play that will allow either team to manage to salvage something from this game as Shifan loses possession. Those tired legs giving way once again. A hopeful ball once more. Nice little touch from Francis. And beautiful from Toa to find Francis yet again. Toa with the shot and well saved by Anthony Kumar, who got down fast enough. I don't think many of the defenders saw that one coming, but beautifully taken first time. Ball comes in. And Dianason caught on the follow through there. Those shots really do sting when your clearance is caught on the studs of the opposition defender, as United SC are about to make a substitution. The number 17, Kasun Pradeep, about to make his way onto the pitch, and Shifan, the goal scorer. He's had a good evening, hasn't he? However, he's coming off now to be replaced by the number 17, Kasun Pradeep. Acres of space on that far side, but again, a hopeful ball really. The man on screen, Fazan, the number 7. What a night of opportunities he's had. He'll be kicking himself. He's been in the right place at the right time, just unable to do the right thing, and that is to put the ball in the back of the net. We're approaching the final minute here. Francis works it back to Dilano Deanga. Dilano Deanga, following that yellow card, has been rather solid over the course of the game. Francis taking his time. Toa now with space, and he's just feeling his calf, looks like it. He's walking around a bit more gingerly. As the skipper Anil Shanta looking for options, he managed to get it past Francis and Fazan. Fazan now with an opportunity to look for the through ball, and once again wasteful from Fazan. It's not working out, is it? It's just not coming together for Great Star. But Rasik Rishad, oldest trick in the book, with the clearance, and that should be that. And that's it. Mawanella managed a 1-0 win over Great Star from Berula in the first leg of this grand finale of the League One competition. It's been a tough game. It's humid conditions. Started off sunny, but the sun hasn't shone on Great Star. Mawanella going to the second leg coming up in a few days with a 1-goal lead, courtesy that man Mohammad Shifan, who proved to be the deciding factor. It's not that Great Star did not have opportunities. They had a number of chances. However, they were unable to convert when it mattered. At the Racecourse International Stadium, that's a wrap of your coverage from today's game. At full time, it's Mawanella 1, Great Star 0. Shot beaten, and can we convert this one? Here's an opportunity, and very nearly. Now on the other end attacking. He's gonna take on all the men, and gonna make a shot. Here's an opportunity. Found space yet again. Here's a man on the far side. He's also got Sifan. Sifan now with an opportunity. Beautiful tackle. They need to look at the more penetrative means of attack. Dushan Fazan. Now, and the ball comes in, and Sifan now with an opportunity. Sifan working his way to shooting position. Sifan! Nobody. What a pass, and Sifan just. Mawanella has attacked to be more expressive as the shot comes in. 10 minutes to go as we hit the 18-minute mark. The first leg of this grand finale. Trying to keep back to Dumara, steals it. Not a very good ball. Need to do better than that if you want to try and win this game. But Ademola now on the edge of the ball. Ademola with the shot! Turnover in possession. Here's an opportunity now for Fazan. Fazan with the opportunity. Razik Rishad with what a save. Shot. And that's it. But the sun hasn't shone. It says, however, they were unable to convert when it mattered. The place. Beautifully done. Yet again, here comes the man. Passes an opportunity to steal. And once again, speculative effort, but now with an opportunity, here we go. Razik Rishad beats it, and can we convert this one? Here's an opportunity, and very